Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Antonia. I hope you guys are doing well. I have a fun little unboxing to share with you guys today. It's a new Louis Vuitton piece, but it's actually a replacement for my oldest and first Louis Vuitton piece that I ever purchased from the brand. I purchased a Louis Vuitton clay key pouch way back when. I can't even remember, maybe like 2016, 2017, I can't even remember. I think it's on my file somewhere, but I'm too lazy to go look it up. And that piece has served me very well. In an effort to be more sustainable, I figured I'm gonna bring the piece in because I noticed last year that the glazing started cracking along the edge. If you know what a Louis Vuitton clay looks like, around the zipper, there's glazing usually around the edge. I had the classic canvas monogram piece, and with time, cracking can happen with the glazing and everything like that. So I brought it in and I asked them, hey, do you think this is worth repairing? Because I'd love to extend the life of it. Or do you think that I should just not bother repairing it and getting a new one? And after they sent pictures to the repair artists and whatnot, they did say that yes, I can repair the piece. So I paid $180 to get it repaired. It took about, I think, like a couple of months. When I got it back finally, I was very happy with it. I was okay to pay the $180 or whatever it cost to get the piece, but within a month's time, the glazing was like coming off and it was like starting to like chip off in weird places. So I went back into the store again and I was like, hey, this piece that I just paid to have reglazed, the glazing's not sticking. So they actually told me, and the manager told me like, oh no, this is fine, the glazing is just settling in. And I was like, okay. I couldn't argue with them, like they were just not having it with me at the time, and I didn't have anyone to like advocate for me. I was like, whatever, that's fine. Within like a couple of months, again, the glazing started coming off. I didn't have time to go back in, or I kept forgetting to bring it back in to ask them about it. But finally I went in, I met the loveliest sales associate that I have ever met in my life after Romario. If you've watched my videos for a long time, you know I used to have a sales associate and he was amazing. Like, I miss him so much. Because of him, I would constantly like think about and like look at stuff from Louis Vuitton. But after he left, I was like, oh my god, it's so hard to find an amazing sales associate. But I have met the loveliest sales associate ever. I asked her about this. I was like, hey, I got this repaired last year. They told me that it was repairable and it would extend its life, and I'm happy that I was able to extend its life for like another year or so. But like, I paid $180, and like if I knew that this was gonna continuously break again, then I wouldn't have, you know, paid the $180. I would have just maybe retired the piece and then got a new one. So she was like, oh my god, that's not okay. So she took pictures of it and she sent it to the repair team again and inquired about it. And then she was so good. She would get back to me and be like, hey, I know it's been like a while and you haven't heard from me, but I just haven't heard from the repair team yet. And she was really, really great and communicative. Finally, she emailed me back again and was like, okay, so the repair team says that this can be re-repaired again, but you're gonna have to pay another repair fee. And I was like, okay. At this point, I don't think it should be repaired again because, of course, I already had it repaired, and it's like not really acceptable that it's been repaired and then the glazing is falling off again. Like, it should be well melted or like well fused in that I wouldn't have this problem. So anyways, I voiced my concerns with her. She spoke to her manager. All I really was looking for was for them to either repair it for me like for free, or they could refund me the $180 and I would take that and then spend it on a new clay. But instead, they were so sweet and they told me that I could just exchange it for a new piece. And like, that was beyond like anything that I expected. When she said that to me, I was like, sorry, because I didn't expect her to say that. That piece is a very old piece. I didn't expect to have a straight exchange, especially like what I paid for it years ago versus the price that it is now. Like, I just didn't expect it. Anyways, they didn't end up having the monogram canvas one in store, but she did tell me I could exchange it for another one, and if there was a price difference, then I would just have to pay the dues, and I was happy to do so. So I'm excited to show you guys. And she's so sweet. She wrapped it up and everything. She let me keep all my paperwork. She gave me water. Okay, I didn't like spend much money, and she gave me water, and then there was like a cloth handkerchief, and then I took it by accident. But anyways, that was in the bag. So she wrapped it up. She was so sweet. Honestly, I'm like, I love that. I love her so much. She wrapped it up. She put a little tag on it, which is so sweet. Like, she knows it's for me. I don't know. Anyways, to reveal this special piece. So this is a Louis Vuitton key pouch. They don't say it's clay anymore, but in the Empreinte leather, I believe this is Empreinte, and it is super stunningly gorgeous. This piece is made in France, which my previous piece was made in France too. And if you are a longtime viewer of my channel, you do know that I prefer when the items are made in the country that they originate from. So I got this piece. They had the Damier Ebene version of this, and I don't know, I just don't love that print all that much. I'm more of a monogram girl through and through. This piece retails for $510. There was also another one that was like 600 and something, and it looks just like this, except the monogram print was white. I don't want that because I knew that this being changed within my purses, it would get really dirty and crusty very easily, so I didn't want that. But yeah, I'm very excited to have this piece. I'm very grateful that she even offered to do that, or like the manager offered to do that. That was really nice. It just has the classic lobster claw that you just open up like this. I remember when I first got mine, like, I loved it so much, and I had such trouble figuring out how to open this. There's no more date codes, I believe, with these items anymore. Oh no, there is a date code here. On the inside, you probably cannot see it, but there's a date code here. It says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and it's just so smushy and nice. And then black, you cannot go wrong with a classic black canvas. I'm excited to add my keys back into its little home. And on the zipper here, it says Louis Vuitton as well. On the little grommets where the leather is bounded, it says Louis Vuitton as well. And it just has this really nice zip. I'm used to the monogram canvas being like very stiff, but this one's very nice and smushy and pliable, probably because it is leather, and I just had to pay the difference. So I think I paid about $120 difference for this item. Let me just double check. Yeah, so the clays in the regular monogram retails for $395, and then they took it off of the $515 price difference, and then I paid $120, and that was, wait, was it $120? No, it was $135.60 because of the tax. But honestly, that was very kind of them to do. I'm very thankful that they did that. Honestly, I'm so grateful that I met her, because now I can feel comfortable shopping at Louis Vuitton again. Yeah, I'm very excited to own this piece now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing. I highly recommend getting the clay as one of your first items if you don't have one. It's such a practical piece. I actually use this as a travel wallet half the time as well, because I just put a few cards in here. I'll take the keys out. Obviously I don't use the keys when I'm traveling, but I'll take the keys out. I like to like hook it onto a bag or whatever I need to hook it onto, and then I put a couple of cards in here, and it can hold cash and coin, and that's all you really need. It's a great size. I hardly use my like other card holder that I have from Louis Vuitton. That's actually in Damier Ebene, the card holder that I have. But yeah, such a beautiful and practical piece, and I'm so excited. Just thought I would share this with you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on Instagram _HelloHarley. Make sure to follow me on TikTok at HelloHarley, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.